Breaking Dharma Form and Non-Dharma Form. Dayform Buddha. December 27, 2021. People in the world are all deluded by appearances, attached to forms, constantly plagued by afflictions, and immersed in endless suffering. They create endless karma and experience endless reincarnations. All that the eyes perceive are forms. Everything in the cycle of arising, dwelling, decaying, and emptiness is also a form. Animals and humans that we see are also forms. All forms are impermanent, and if a person clings to forms, they will be trapped in the cycle of reincarnation. There are material forms, mental forms, dharma forms, non-dharma forms, and non-non-dharma forms. Only the formless is the Buddha, only the formless can enter the Pure Land. Material forms, everything seen, heard, smelled, tasted, and touched belongs to material forms. Mental forms, all mental creations belong to mental forms, such as joy, anger, sorrow, pleasure, grief, fear, and surprise. Dharma forms, rules, principles, systems, constitutions, laws, contracts, teachings, rituals, time, space, nations, ethnicities, political parties, religions, families, and human relationships, etc. Non-dharma forms, teachings of saints, scriptures, thoughts, ideals, aspirations, and wishes, etc. Non-dharma forms, emptiness, existence, void, reality, good, evil, truth, falsehood, beauty, ugliness, longevity, short life, birth, death, etc. When the state of formlessness is attained, all the above disappears from consciousness without a trace. None of the above become obstacles and shackles to entering the Pure Land. Material forms are difficult to break because they are essential for physiological needs. Mental forms are difficult to break because they are essential for psychological needs. Dharma forms are difficult to break because they are necessary for societal order. Non-dharma forms are difficult to break because they are driven by desires. Non-dharma forms are difficult to break because they are related to cognitive needs. When physiological needs are absent, material forms can be broken. When psychological needs are absent, mental forms can be broken. When the demand for orders is abandoned, dharma forms can be broken. When there is no craving, non-dharma forms can be broken. Entering the holographic order, non-dharma forms can be broken. Emptiness is ultimate nirvana. Xiefeng. August 3, 2023. Emptiness is synonymous with the Elysium world. Entering the state of emptiness is akin to achieving ultimate nirvana, meaning you have reached the Elysium world. Do you desire to attain ultimate nirvana? Do you wish to enter the Elysium world? Once you enter the state of emptiness, you have achieved ultimate nirvana, and you have reached the Elysium world. So, what exactly is the state of emptiness? The essence of Buddhist scriptures is the Heart Sutra, which is actually a misinterpretation, misreading, and misunderstanding. Its true name is Nature Sutra. Here, nature refers to the essence or characteristics of things. For instance, when it says, form is emptiness, emptiness is form, it speaks about the state of nature rather than the state of mind. Similarly, other content discusses the state of emptiness, not the state of the lack of mind. Buddha is our deepest intrinsic nature, and this nature is Buddha. The mind does not exist, the past mind cannot be grasped, the present mind cannot be grasped, the future mind cannot be grasped. Therefore, the Heart Sutra is not about the mind, it is about nature. If you wish to seek the Buddha, it is necessary to see the nature is the Buddha. If one does not see the nature, reciting the Buddha's name, chanting sutras, observing fasts, and keeping precepts will be of no use. Without seeing the nature, even if you chant the Buddha's name and recite sutras all your life, even if you release animals, practice charity, and sincerely worship with incense and prostration, you cannot become a Buddha. The Nature Sutra vividly describes the state of emptiness. All dharma is characterized by emptiness. They neither arise nor cease, neither tainted nor pure, neither deficient nor complete. There is no consciousness of sensory experience, no eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, or mind, no forms, sounds, smells, tastes, touches, or mental objects, no realm of sight, and so forth up to no realm of mind consciousness, no ignorance and no end of ignorance, and so forth up to no aging and death, and no end of aging and death. There is no suffering, no origination, no cessation, no path, no wisdom, and no attainment. This is the state of emptiness, the state after enlightenment, and the state of the Elysium world. Doesn't this seem like a state of lifeless emptiness? Wait a moment. This is the state of great freedom and perfection after all suffering has been eliminated, a state of complete harmony with Tao. This description precisely depicts the nature of Tao. Tao is simply a state like this. Therefore, emptiness is Tao, and Tao is emptiness. From this, we can logically deduce a conclusion: emptiness equals formlessness equals selflessness equals ultimate nirvana equals the Elysium world equals Tao equals Buddha equals super-celestial being. According to the above conclusion, if you achieve selflessness, you can become enlightened, become a Buddha, become a celestial being, and enter the Elysium world. If you achieve formlessness, you can become enlightened, become a Buddha, become a celestial being, and enter the Elysium world. Achieving ultimate nirvana is equivalent to becoming enlightened, becoming a Buddha, becoming a celestial being, and entering the Elysium world. The question now is, according to the Heart Sutra, Nature Sutra, the description of emptiness is a state of lifeless emptiness, where everything is absent. What's the point of becoming a Buddha, or becoming a celestial being? Is the Elysium world really like this state of emptiness? You see, the Heart Sutra, Nature Sutra, does not describe the scenery of the Elysium world, it only describes the path and method to become enlightened, become a Buddha, or become a celestial being and enter the Elysium world. After informing us of the path and method, it urges us to go. 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 Towards the other shore, follow the instructions and path. You can transcend afflictions and enter the Elysium world of great freedom. The description of emptiness is a kind of thinking cognitive, indicating a method and pathway to enter the Elysium world, but it does not describe the true scenery of the Elysium world. So how do we understand the Elysium world? This depends on the universal key I provide to unlock all the mysteries of the universe: structure, consciousness, energy. As long as the non-material structure exists, there is consciousness to mobilize all the energy of the universe. As long as consciousness exists, the universe will be full of vitality and vigor, and it can be. Emptiness is form. It's not difficult to understand in theory, but the challenge lies in experiencing and feeling it firsthand. Without first-hand experience and feeling, all knowledge is pale and inconclusive. What does a pineapple taste like? Even if others describe it, it remains as distant as a reflection in a mirror or the moon in water because you haven't experienced it yourself. Only when you taste a pineapple will you truly understand its flavor. Forgetting oneself to be completely relaxed and joyful. The purpose of forgetting oneself is to enter the state of emptiness, and only in this state can you be completely relaxed and joyful, which is the true scenery of the Elysium world. How do you achieve totally forgetting oneself? Follow the 8 methods of entry-level practice I wrote in The Free Holy Land, The Extinction and Emptiness of Form of Dharma. Hint: when I say, emptiness is the Elysium world, and then say, emptiness does not describe the true scenery of the Elysium world, it may seem contradictory. You can understand it like this: an apple is a fruit, but fruit is not necessarily an apple. Is being born into wealth a reward and being born into poverty a punishment? Xiefeng. In Buddhism, some individuals claim that being born into a wealthy and prestigious family is due to the accumulation of good karma from past lives, a reward from the law of cause and effect. On the other hand, being born into poverty is seen as punishment for not accumulating enough merits in the previous life. Similarly, in this life, having wealth and power is believed to be a result of past accumulation of merits. Is this perspective accurate? Let's analyze it. According to the words of Jesus Christ, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for someone who is rich to enter the kingdom of God. Based on Jesus' warning, wealthy people are unable to enter the kingdom of God. Therefore, being born into wealth and having power and money takes one further away from heaven. This is not a reward for people, but rather a form of punishment. Imagine a child who loves to curse and insult others. One day, an elderly person passes by, and the child insults him as well. However, instead of getting angry, the elderly person smiles and offers the child a handful of candy, praising the child for his skilled insults. Now, ask yourself, is this child being rewarded or punished for his foul language? Do you think this child will have a positive outcome in the end? How is this situation different from being rewarded with material abundance and social status? Laozi said, to weaken something, you must first strengthen it, to overthrow something, you must first support it. Another saying goes, when heaven wishes to destroy something, it first makes it mad. From this, we can deduce that if heaven intends to punish someone, it will have them born into a wealthy and powerful family, allowing them to have money and authority. On the other hand, if heaven wishes to reward and empower someone, it will have them born into a poor family without wealth or power. As Mengzi said, when heaven is about to place a great responsibility on someone, it always tests their resolution, exhausts their muscles, deprives them of food, starves them, disturbs them, and disrupts their actions. In this way, their determination and endurance are awakened, and their abilities are enhanced. From Mengzi's perspective, if heaven wants to empower someone, it will not have them born into a wealthy and powerful family. The sum of positive and negative energy is zero, which is a law of the universe. The greatest achievement in life is not to endlessly undergo reincarnation in the human world but to reach heaven. To reach heaven, one must possess the corresponding merits and blessings. Even if a person has accumulated blessings from their past life, if they enjoy those blessings in this life, they will be farther away from heaven. Therefore, being born into a wealthy and prestigious family, enjoying the blessings of this life, according to the law that the sum of positive and negative energies equals zero, is undoubtedly a form of punishment rather than a reward. Why does Buddhism claim that being born into wealth and having power and money is a reward for one's previous merits? The source of all Buddhist scriptures and values is the Diamond Sutra. When we explore the profound meaning of the Diamond Sutra, word by word, we can't find any notion that being born into wealth, having power, or possessing money is the result of past merits. On the contrary, Buddha often speaks of no form of self and advises against dwelling on appearances, sounds, smells, tastes, and touch to give rise to desires. Seeing the Buddha through appearances and seeking the Buddha through sounds and voices are considered the path of the deviant. All conditioned phenomena are like dreams, illusions, bubbles. How can we relate wealth, power, and money to Buddhist teachings? When we claim that being born into wealth and having power and money are the results of past merits, while being born into poverty and hardship is the result of not performing enough good deeds in the previous life, this perspective is akin to flattering and fawning over the wealthy and powerful while adding insult to injury for the poor. It is neither compassionate nor empathetic towards the poor,